This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, what up?
Talk to me about IKEA. Are you IKEA people?
IKEA. I've been to IKEA once in my life. To the one on North Chicago in the burb there.
Schaumburg?
Schaumburg! Just saying it gives me goosebumps. Schaumburg!
Yell at me.
I got to figure out. I got to remember. We went to a concert in Schaumburg. And we ate at this steak place. I gotta figure out the name of this steak place. It's one of the greatest steaks I've ever had in my life. Let me do that for you.
For who?
I'll find that out. It's at the what's it called? The Live Center. It's right across the street. Is it Live? It's that new auditorium in North.
There's Perry's Steakhouse?
No. No, this thing was top end. Anyways, I'll figure that out.
Chicago Prime?
No.
You're it.
I'll get it.
Okay.
Oh, Sizzler. No, I'm kidding.
Capitol Grill, Morton's.
No, it's not Morton's.
Texas to Brazil.
Nah.
Benihana.
No.
Jameson's Char House.
Nah.
I don't know what's happening.
I'll get it. You go ahead and do
This
your.
is the worst story.
Do your little story.
This already sucks. Now it's ruined.
It is ruined. I'll find it.
You're not gonna listen to my story,
Nope.
and you're gonna have a bunch of questions.
Now I'm looking up how to cook a steak.
The people at FinanceBuzz.com
Finance Buzz
are looking to hire a couple.
It's called the Now Arena. I knew it was like an action word.
Yeah, action.
It's called the Now Arena. We saw
Now is
we
the
saw
action word.
we saw JellyRoll there a month ago.
Yeah,
It was fantastic.
good. Now isn't an action word though.
Boy, let me tell you something. Let me tell you about the backstage at a JellyRoll show, dude.
Tell me.
If you like marijuana, you're going to be a big
Wow.
fan.
And you were probably a fan because you never bring your own.
I know.
So you were like, look at.
I smoked. I'll be honest with you. I'll lay it out here.
All right.
I smoked a doobie with JellyRoll. He passed it to me.
That's pretty cool.
Like, yeah.
It's a no front Friday. It's perfect time to be honest.
Oh, yeah. Total honesty. And his girlfriend, what's her name? The stripper chick. Bunny. She did not smoke. But man, dude, it was like old.
Bunny smell good?
It was like old Van Halen days. She smelled like a field of flowers. Dude.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
Did she have soft skin? Did you hug her?
No, I got to touch her hand. You know where you do the thumb on the back of the hand just to try to get a feel for things? You know?
did that?
See if you can catch a vein?
Yeah.
You ever do that? No, I didn't do that. That'd be creepy. But I'd like to someday. But she is a ball of energy, dude. She's fantastic.
Yeah.
But I smoked a J with JellyRoll.
That's awesome. And then
We all did.
Is there like sparkling water back there?
I'm like, COVID, psh, I had a shot.
Potheads didn't care about COVID the whole time. I'll tell you that right now.
I swear to God, dude, it was like chaos back there.
Yeah.
It was just chaos.
Like a lunch deli tray or anything.
The table was like a high school party, or like 50 bottles of booze.
Yeah,
half
some
empty,
whippets.
all over the place.
Yeah.
Just red Solos everywhere.
Nice.
It was great.
Good.
Yeah, I had a great time. Had a really good time. Now Arena, that's a good one. And there's a steakhouse across the street from it. But I will find that because I want you to go there.
You're close. Just search Steakhouse by Now Arena.
I want you to go there because it not only was it great food, it's the ambiance is to die
The
for.
saddle room?
The saddle room! That's it. That's it.
You've yelled at me like 4 times in this break.
The effing saddle room.
I can't with you.
It's right across the road in like this, it's in the parking lot of this entertainment center. Main Events, Hoffman Estates.
Jesus Christ
The
almighty.
saddle room. Check this out, dude. Look at this place. It's amazing. We had so much fun. They've got this giant fire pit right in the middle of the dining room. It's incredible.
You can light your doobie on it.
It's true.
All
Here
right.
you go. Menu.
Camel.
What I have? Did I have the strip? It wasn't crazy expensive. I mean, you know, they kept it. New York strip, $69.
Sure.
That's about right for that's 16 ounce. It was huge, and you get your sides there. That's not a la carte. That's in and out.
Oh, nice.
Fantastic. You can get a filet for $54. A High Plains bison bone-in for $59. Where else are you going to get that? You got to go to South Dakota. So the Saddle Room, that's it. So if you're ever down there, go a night early and go to the Saddle Room. You'll absolutely love it. All right. What were we talking about?
The people at FinanceBuzz.com are looking to hire a couple. They're going to pay you $1,000 and give you an additional $1,000 IKEA gift card.
Ah.
And all you got to do is shop for an IKEA bedroom set, put it together, document the ups and downs of the process as a couple.
Wow, that's pretty normal these days.
Well,
couples arguing. It's clickbait.
Right. Wow. Look at you. Knowing the internet.
Yeah, buddy. It's the only word I know.
Don't put him on the Channel 3000 site. He knows clickbait when he sees it.
Where's my weather? They moved it.
It's only for one couple,
Oh.
but it's simple to apply. There's an online form. You got to fill it out by the deadline, which is Valentine's Day, and then they're going to let you know a week after that. The only prereqs is that you have to live near an IKEA, which we do, and then have time to shop and assemble it between February 21st and March 21st. And you have to share photos and videos, obviously, of your experience.
Got it.
Yeah. So there you go. Why not fill it out?
Yeah,
It could be a free grand for you.
We bought, when we were at IKEA, we just bought doodads. We didn't buy any major piece of furniture.
Is there a doodad department?
Oh, yeah. Little kitchen doodads. We bought some stupid stuff. It was just fun to walk around, Put a time limit on it. You'll be in there forever.
Sure they were doodads and not thingamajigs?
They could have been thingamajigs. Yeah, you could probably learn a lot trying to watch somebody put together some IKEA furniture. Do they follow directions? Do they throw stuff in the air like a Monopoly board when they lose a piece? I suppose you could find out some things.
Yeah, I don't know. I just put together a shoe rack.
I guess it'd be a fun place to take a date.
But it was no.
No, it seems a little.
It's not well. You got to be like living together, don't you think?
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
Or
seems
like
a little forward, doesn't it?
Or like helping, whatever. You could need to be together for a little bit before
you're on a first date. I can see us.
Yeah.
Having sex in that.
Well, and then it's like, oh, I'd rather not pay for dinner. Let's go to IKEA and have some meatballs. Oh, I need a new doodad for my kitchen.
I don't know. I guess does it take two people to put together a piece of furniture from IKEA? I guess.
I don't know. I've never put together a piece of furniture from IKEA. I've put together stuff from Amazon that had no directions with it, where you just got to kind of figure it out. I've done it right with that.
I'll have to. I want to go back and I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since we were there, but if I remember seeing couples arguing at IKEA, everybody seemed quite normal. What I remember is how packed it was.
They don't argue until they get home and try to put it together.
Right, and then they put it together. It's all, it's all nice at IKEA.
Right, that's the ups they're looking for.
Because you're looking for that. You're looking for that high. You get that high at
shopping high
at IKEA.
Yeah, and then you get the low.
Yeah.
When you're beating your significant other with a piece of the furniture.
I remember it was like waiting to go on a roller coaster. It was just packed, and I think we went on a Saturday, the worst day you could. Yeah, that's the face.
That sounds terrible.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
We had fun. We bought some doodads, but it's like, okay. After a while, you're like, get me out of here.
Yeah.
It's time.
Yeah. After a while, it'd be like 40 seconds for me.
Yeah, it's huge. It's just endless.
Yeah.
Walking.
I get overwhelmed going to Menards. I'm like, can I get a map of this place? Why is everything so hard to find?
IKEA's like 5 floors. I don't think.
Oh, my God. What?
Yeah, it's a lot.
No.
Yeah, it's not. And it's probably the footprint of an IKEA is probably as big as a Menards. Yeah, it's endless.
But no. That's a hard pass, dude.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
All right, so this is really cool and quite an honor. We get to world debut a song here, and I mean it this time. This is us. This is us. And Hale Sagan is on the phone, Nick and Sagan, and they told me before we went on air, they're in the high desert of Nevada, which is code for we're here to hide a body. That's usually what. Isn't that about what you do? That's about all you do in the desert, isn't it?
Well, actually, it's more paranormal than that.
Oh.
Shut the front door. What are you doing out there?
UFOs.
Well, see, we heard that there was some weird stuff that goes on out here, right? So we were like, all right, we're going to write an album out there.
We said we need to check it out.
Yeah, so we were just kind of kidding, like, oh, yeah, sure, there's nothing. No, it's wild, man. It's like the stuff that goes on out here, it's nuts. Like, there's like outer worldly stuff happening in this area.
Like portals and wormholes or what?
Well,
Orbs.
Yeah, okay, so there's like these, the men in black are going to come for us after this. There's like these like triangle-shaped like ships that come and they pretend to be stars. It's so outrageous that nothing I tell you will ever describe it. And then they like come down, they wobble, they move around. They saved us from an axe-wielding maniac when we were stargazing one night up in, like this guy, like, oh gosh, this guy, like, we went up to like this, like, what was it, like it was like an over?
It's like a scenic outlook on the border of Arizona and Nevada.
So you know how you can like pull off up in the mountains and just sit and, hang out and look at the view or whatever? Well, this was at like midnight, so there was no view. It was like pitch black. And we went out there and we pulled out two little chairs and we were just going to sit and look, just what can we see, And then this guy comes out there in this van filled with stuff. And he's like staring us down. And I'm like kicking Nick in the ankle, like, what's going on here? And then this like ship came and the guy goes, what the heck is that? And I was like, oh, thank God, something's going to save us. And
she was like digging in his car like every couple minutes.
I think he was getting like an axe or something. I didn't know. It was really scary.
Do you know this is the plot from 2012 with Woody Harrelson on his ham radio when he predicted Yellowstone was going to go up? It's the same crap.
Woody Harrelson, he's everywhere, dude.
Every conspiracy nut on the planet is in the high desert.
Right.
Well, I'm glad you recorded this record before you get murdered out in the desert.
Well, we didn't take that into consideration. We left that. We didn't like when we were thinking about all this. We never thought about the possibility that we would run into like
every
some
nut.
wild person out there. Yeah, basically. So anyway, this ship it was like three pins of light that at first just looked like stars, and then they like they were moving in opposite directions of each other, and then they formed like a triangle, and then came down.
Yeah.
And the guy was like yelling, and Nick and I just.
We're all like, what is that?
Right.
We're all like, like we're no longer scared of this guy. We're just trying to figure out.
The guy's like watching with us at this point.
But what's scarier at that point? Is it the guy that's scary?
Right.
Or is it the aliens? You know what I mean?
Well, the good news is Nick was in Power Man 5000. He knows what a freaky creature looks like with a mask on.
Yeah.
So you should be able to identify.
He's like, space, I got this.
Space.
That's what happened. And then
I just called the Galactic Federation and said, are these guys all right?
Right.
It turned out that Nick was the scary creature.
That's so funny.
It's amazing. So last time
that was it, and we took off, and that was the end of it. Yeah.
Right on. Last time you guys were rolling through town, it was nice. You came by and visited. Got to see you in real life, and if the drum head you gave me is still hanging on my bedroom wall, which is pretty rad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm super happy we got some new music from you guys. Let's talk about the new music that you got out.
Let's
do it.
Yeah, talk about it. What do we got here? The Alongside Their Own. Tell me the inspiration. Tell me everything about it before we jam it out.
Okay, so Alongside Your Own has a whole bunch of meanings, and I want fans to kind of have it mean what they want it to mean for them. But what I was thinking was, it's about not fitting in, feeling like you don't belong on this planet, feeling like, you're just not one of them. And I mean them, like the humans, how would you feel if you were like, a hybridized like starseed from another, and then you get dropped here and you don't have a clue like what to do, and it feels really awkward. And also like part of that was about me being on the spectrum, so I always felt like an outsider. So I think that's a big part where it came from for me. And Nick, I don't know, what were you thinking with?
I just wanted to write a new, really heavy album and get some new music out there. So I just started sitting down in the studio one day, and all this new music came out. So
yeah, it was pretty cool how it happened. It was almost like Nick and I just sat there, and it just like flowed. And we would sometimes like look at each other like, how did we just do that? Like, how are we doing this? Where's this coming from? And I have to say, I think it's that shift that night that you saw. We're channeling something.
Definitely.
Hey, I wondered what you, and I haven't met you, Sagan. It is Sagan proper, correct? Am I getting that right?
It's Sagan, yeah.
Yeah. So, what was your background coming out? I just wondered how you came up as a singer, how you started, where you started.
Well, I've been in bands like my whole life, but they were mostly like, little garage bands, punk rock bands, hardcore. I was in hardcore bands. And then I played guitar for a little while for a few other bands. I moved to Hollywood. I had a solo project. I also did some EDM music. So I started moving up in that area, kind of going in that direction. And then I was given some opportunities in rock and metal because I had the hardcore and punk rock background to try working on some stuff. And I was working with a host of people. And then Nick came along and was like one out of like 5 that were kind of contending to work with me. It was kind of weird. And then, so Nick and I just said, well, let's just go in the studio and see what we can do. And then we wrote our first song, and that's where it all started. So we didn't even know if we were going to be a band. We just wanted to see if like we could work together.
Yeah.
Right. And where did you guys meet at? Just out on the road somewhere?
We
Los Angeles.
met, in Hollywood.
In Hollywood.
Yeah.
We ended up actually, which is really the weirdest part of it all, is because Hollywood's huge. It's like so sprawling, It's like for a city, it just goes on forever, and
traffic goes on forever.
No kidding.
and that's the thing is when you meet people out there like online or something, like if you're not close by, you're never going to actually hang out with these people. Like it's just too far,
Right.
And Nick and I ended up being 2 blocks away from each other.
Oh, my God.
We hear that a lot, actually,
Dude,
with bands.
for real.
Yeah, we hear that a lot with bands. That's
so it almost feels like it's meant to be, And
Exactly.
then you go, okay, I should probably do this,
Yeah.
It's
like
funny.
you worked so long at trying all these different things out, and when the time was right,
grass
the
is not always
universe
greener.
threw you in the right spot at the right
That
time.
is exactly what happened. I truly believe that. And
100%.
That's like how life works. It's like when things aren't working out and everything's pushing back, it's a sign that it's just not meant to be, and you should just wait for the stuff to happen sometimes, So
I will give you a great compliment, Sagan. I played a bunch of your stuff for my wife, who's in country music. Right, she's our country music director.
Yeah.
And she goes, oh my God, she is screaming. And then you started singing like melodically regular. She goes, oh my God, she sounds like Adele. I'm like, seriously,
wow.
Seriously, it's like you've got that gift, man. You've got both sides covered. Yeah, she did.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got a beautiful voice.
That means so much to me. Please tell her I said that because I have worked at refining my vocals for so many years. I've had the vocal lessons, everything, and it's like to get where I'm at right now. It's just like. To hear that to me is it's amazing. So please tell her that thank you.
It's fun to work with Sagan in the studio because she has so many voices.
Yeah, I have like 5 voices.
Oh, yeah.
So when I'm recording, we get to play around with a lot of different sounds. So it's really cool what we come up with.
Yeah, it's been fun. We've had a good time, especially recording this EP, which is actually, it's going to be 6 songs, and it's a concept album. So it's 6 songs now in one half, and then the other 6 come out later on another half. So it's going to be like it's kind of like a sister EP to the other EP.
It's going to be a double concept album at the end. Yeah.
Jeez, you guys, that sounds incredible.
It was fun. We had a good time. That's what was most important too. Is we just had so much fun doing it. It was like nobody told us what to do. We recorded and produced it on our own. We didn't have anybody on the outside except for the mix and master later on at the end. But like it was just Nick and I in a room in a studio.
Yeah, none of that pressure from whoever is looming above, the puppet masters. It was just you guys doing your thing as it feels naturally. That's incredible.
Which is weird because I want to see some puppets in their videos, actually. So I was just
Can we get a few puppets, please?
That might happen.
That you say that.
Little alien puppets. Yeah, it's happening. Yeah. I knew it. I knew this was going to work out. All right, cool. So, hail Sagan. Here we go. Thank God we're all going to convert to Saganism, and everything's going to work out fine. Are you ready to roll?
I'm ready when you're ready.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, here we go. Alongside their own, it's Hail Sagan, the world premiere, exclusively right here on JJO.
Cool. Thanks, you guys.
Woo.
You can learn a lot listening to podcasts.
Did you know that the hottest chili pepper in the world is so hot it could kill you?
Or you can listen to this one.
Bears can smell your menstruation.
I can smell your menstruation.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
All right, there's new research out there that came up with a list of the top dream jobs worldwide.
Rock star. I won't be a lead singer.
Not on the list.
Really? Oh, man.
Well, I guess singer, number 9.
Ah, see? Told you.
All right, are you ready for this?
Man, I was trying to think.
Yeah.
All right, hit me up.
I like it when you try to think.
Hit me up.
All right. Hold on.
A dream job.
This is number 1.
Is being rich a dream job? No.
Cactus 1529, turn right 280. You can land runway 1 at Teterboro.
We can't do it.
Okay, which runway would you like at Teterboro?
We're going to be in the...
Pilot, number 1.
That's a dream job?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which is weird because there's been shortages. That's all we've heard about is shortages.
Yeah. Right. A dream job being
number
a pilot.
1 in the U.S., Canada, the UK, Papua New Guinea, and Australia. Because this is worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to run through the rest of them, and you're going to be irritated.
All right.
Writer, dancer, YouTuber, entrepreneur, actor, influencer.
Does anybody do anything substantial here at all?
Influencer.
Oh, the influencer. Yeah, I want to kill that. Oh, I hate you.
Programmer.
I hate you.
Singer. A teacher, which is weird. And then number 11. Hey, everybody.
We need a better word than influencer. What's influencer backwards?
Don't.
It's don't? Wow. It shortened up considerably. Influencer.
Let's see.
We just need a better word. I'm so sick of that word.
I am too, mostly because we throw it around here all the time. All right, number 11 on the list of dream jobs worldwide.
Hey, it's Benevolent Valor coming at you on number 902 WA3D FM, The Sturge. Coming up next, we got some hot new tracks from Triple Who, baby.
It doesn't feel like a dream when I get up at 3:30 and I'm hungover as hell. But otherwise, the dream part, like talking to bands,
Yeah.
I love it.
Blogger, doctor, professor, flight attendant, firefighter, judge, lawyer.
Dude, look at this snow.
Psychologist.
Look at this.
Oh, I think some of that's blowing off the roof.
That's coming off our roof. Okay. I was
But
gonna say,
it is snowing out.
that was like white out. Yeah, that's got to be off our roof.
Your dream job is weatherman.
Yeah, that's the dream. It'll have to wait. A lot of guesswork in my weather forecasting.
Totally.
A lot of shooting from the hip in my weather forecasting. It's a whiteout. Oh wait, that's our roof. Oh, sorry.
It's all right, dude.
What is
they can't all be home runs.
What is it about being a broadcaster that's dream-like for you?
Well, it just says, for me, that's dream-like.
It's dreamy. What would be your favorite part of the job?
Oddly enough, and me and my friend were talking about this the other day.
Who's your friend?
Dylan Brogan, world famous writer.
Legendary Dylan Brogan with the golden pen.
Yeah. Weird. So both of us have jobs that are in the dream job list.
He's actually very good at what he does.
He's so good.
Son of a bitch.
I know. He's a real son of a bitch. But oddly enough, so like my two favorite things about the job, the hours are simultaneously great and awful. It's strange. Because like waking up sucks. But then like we're done pretty early and we have the whole day to do whatever we want.
It only sucks for me for like the first 5 minutes.
Right.
And I curse and swear a little bit. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go work for the post office.
No.
But then I wouldn't be capable of working 10 hours a day. And seriously, kudos, everybody.
Right.
Total respect.
Yeah, same.
But I'd whine like a little bitch.
Oh, I know. I know you would. But the best part is when we're in this studio, it's actually like it's an escape from life, really.
It's true.
I mean, we just come in here and we have a blast for 4 hours.
Yeah.
We laugh and giggle about the stupidest things.
Yeah.
And then we have some real work that we have to do. But in all honesty, this is not, it's not It's not really a job. It's just jokes.
It's almost a place to review, psychoanalyze the bad decisions we make in our life.
Oh, 100%.
And we just get
it's like 4 hours of laugh therapy.
Just laugh therapy, hopefully.
So, yeah, what about you? What's your favorite?
Favorite part of the job. My favorite part of the job. Man, I'm not going to lie. I get a lot of drugs from listeners.
Yeah.
So I get that. Nothing weird that would like go to jail for 20 years for. It's nothing weird. But it's like it's an adventure. At least on our end. On our end, it's a bit of an adventure. We get to take some nice trips on these sound lounges and Sturgis and which I never take for granted.
No.
I actually love our listeners.
Yeah.
I've become great friends and clients. I've become very, very. You just meet a trail of people, especially if you've been fired from 8 jobs in 8 different cities, that you wouldn't trade for the world.
Yeah. I agree 100%. I mean, I would not.
So in other words,
travel as much as I have traveled if it wasn't for this job.
It's magical to me.
Oh, no.
Traveling from the north to the south to see the tremendous changes in foliage and scenery in this great country of ours as I've gotten fired and moved to my next city. So really, the travel to me, it's fine.
Where did it go?
It's fine.
I used to have it on hot.
We don't need it. I got most of it.
Oh, I have it right here.
How was your trip, Senator Keeley?
PC2.
How was your trip, Senator Keeley?
Trip, Senator. Oh, a nice trip. Yeah, very nice. We decided to drive down to see the seasons change. It was a long trip, though.
Yeah.
Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia.
Say it.
But it's just so magical to me to come from the north, where it's cold, to the south, where it's warm.
Who was sitting in here? Oh, the Carbon 4 guys.
Carbon 4.
The Carbon 4 gang was in here yesterday. Zach and
Mina,
Joe. We were. Birdcage came up somehow.
Tannins set us up.
Oh, Tannins. That's what it was. Tannins. And we sat here and plowed through 100 quotes from Birdcage, and they just sat here like, "Oh my God, you two! How do you do that?"
Seen it 30,000 times.
Yeah.
It's the greatest movie.
Me and my toothbrush, so Egyptian. It's the best.
Replay today the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Dude, even more rock.
Yes.
Rock.
You like to rock.
All right, now, this time we're actually live in the studio, not in the desert.
No, I listened to that. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy stuff, dude. You ever thought about going to the desert? Like, probably Vegas desert.
I was going to say, I'll go back to Vegas.
Yeah.
The most honest fake city on earth.
Yeah, exactly.
Las Vegas, everybody. Where you go to really find yourself and go broke. Jared James Nichols, right here, front and center. Golf applause, please.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, let me turn that little amp
Turn it up.
Hey, move that microphone in front of that little baby amp there.
Hold on, give me a sec.
Pull it down a little bit. No, pull the actual mic down.
There we go.
Let's see if that works.
Try that one.
You like that?
That's so cool. So, you are. This is one of those crazy organic experiences. You're running a commercial for your own show.
Isn't that hilarious?
It's awesome.
I'm listening on my way up, right?
It's gotten a lot of attention.
We played Chicago last night, and I was told to be here, and I'm like sitting there coughing, like, oh, all right, here we go. And then all of a sudden I hear on the radio.
You're like, hey, I know
that song.
That dude freaking rocks.
Yeah, that guy's pretty cool. No, it was awesome, man. I'm super happy to be here, you guys.
Hell yeah. Thanks for being in.
Of course.
So you're going to be in Milwaukee. Where exactly in Milwaukee? Tell everybody.
Miramar Theater tomorrow night, which is Saturday the 28th. And we will be there. It's actually kind of cool. It's an earlier show. Kicks off at 5 o'clock.
These are my hours.
Yeah, this is like, when I told people this,
they
love
it.
This is great.
Yeah, totally.
Why aren't all shows this way?
We're trying to
been saying it forever.
Get that to become a thing. And actually, if we could get shows to start at like 7, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You know how much more beer I'd probably drink?
By midnight, we'd already be in bed, passed out.
Listen, when I'm an hour out of town, it's hard.
Totally. That drive back at 1:30 in the morning sucks.
It's tough, man. I feel bad for headliners. I see it all the time at these shows.
Also, man, when you get on stage sometimes at like we're doing a thing where it's like a 10:30 set.
Yeah.
By the time we get off stage, it's like midnight. You're
wind down.
Totally.
Takes a long time. Yeah. For sure.
So
anyway, it starts at 5:30.
5:30.
Yeah. Starts at 5:30, and it goes until 8:30, and it's going to be an awesome night. I'm doing an in-store tomorrow at a record shop in Milwaukee called Lilliput, which is, I hear, the old exclusive company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So that'll be cool.
Say it with me.
The exclusive company. I missed that.
I do too.
Still love that.
Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, no kidding.
And what is it called now?
It's called Lilliput.
Say it with me.
Lilliput.
Lilliput.
That's the same thing. Dear, I needed that.
I could just do a little diddle.
So a couple of things. You're gonna sing? Clearly,
I'm gonna try and sing for you.
You can try to sing, and then I want to retell the story of your '52 Les Paul.
Oh yes, we have to.
Are we allowed to talk about it on the air?
Absolutely,
it is
bro.
Freaking one of the
That's a pretty crazy story.
greatest stories, music or otherwise, I've ever heard in my life. About
crazy.
how Jared got this 50. What did I say? 52.
1952. Yeah.
Is that the first year for the Les Paul?
This guitar is
Production?
one of the first 20 in production.
That's sick. I'll give you $100 for it.
120.
It's gas
Let's
money.
go. Yeah.
It's gas money.
You know what? I actually need that. Let's
gas
go.
is expensive.
Let's go.
All right, so let's sing a song. I'm going to try to mix you up here. You just do a thing.
All right, I'm gonna do my thing. I'm live tuning as well.
Yeah, buddy.
This one's called Down the Drain. When you love me, it feels like I'm circling down the drain. Is it pleasure? Am I empty or addicted to the pain? Down the drain. Yeah. When I found you, I thought you would always keep me sane. And you cut me, it kills me, so good I can't escape. When you love me, it feels like I'm circling down the drain. And I'll stay here forever until my dying day. Dude, it's an early morning. I'm like,
that was awesome.
Dude,
no,
I have
love
to
that.
tell you, I juiced up the end of that. And
did you juice it up?
I took it to 11.
Oh, I love that.
And I am going to engineer the next Foo Fighter record. I felt like my skills were crazy, mad good there. Right there.
You could take the rest of the day off.
I think you're done.
That felt good.
Hey,
good. That's a cool song.
Kind of cool, right?
It's very, very cool.
Man, if I wasn't up screaming till like 3 hours ago, maybe I would have screamed a little more. But
I like it.
Thank you,
I
guys.
like it, the bluesiness.
Yeah.
Super bluesy.
Yeah, I loves it.
I assume at the gig you're going to power that up.
Oh boy,
vocal-wise, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we'll go full on, no doubt.
That's cool. You writing all your own stuff?
Yeah, I write a ton of different stuff. I've actually done a bunch of different songwriting stuff. I live in Nashville now, all the way from East Troy, Wisconsin to Nashville.
Nice, dude.
Cool. But I do like different co-write stuff. I actually, you guys remember Blues Traveler?
Yes.
100%.
I played on their last record, wrote a song for that. That was really cool.
Kidding.
Yeah. So that was awesome.
Whoa.
Yeah,
we
man.
still play a little Blues Traveler.
Yeah, on the 90s weekends.
On Saturday, yeah.
Old school. But yeah, I do all that different stuff. But all this stuff, I've written myself.
Very cool.
Yeah.
How do you pick like what to write to sell to somebody or give to somebody, and then what to keep?
Honestly, I just try and write stuff that feels good, and it's mostly in the rock vein, right? So there is a few times I'll like go into the country world just with like the guitar stuff.
Yeah.
But if it feels good and it has a good hook, it seems to be like pretty universal now.
If you're going to sell a song to Jason Aldean, make sure the word whiskey.
We need whiskey. We need tank top.
Yeah, get it in the title. Red clay and some sweet tea.
Absolutely.
And you're gold, man.
Don't talk about him.
You calm the hell down over there.
I'm very calm.
Uh-oh.
I'm a little bit country. She's a little bit rock and roll.
Yeah, I'm a little bit country. She's a little bit rock and roll.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I don't think. Have we ever crossed paths?
I don't think so.
I feel like you two tall drink of waters would remember each other.
Were you working at the Sugar Shack in 08?
Yep.
Let me tell you something.
He sure was.
You remember
That's how we found him.
You remember?
Okay.
You remember?
Actually, you do.
Remember the guy with
turn around? No, just
Can we wax that chest real quick?
Remember the guy?
He was more tanned.
Right.
Came out dressed as Elvis, but the pants came right off.
Right off.
The gift of Velcro, my friend.
The snaps.
The gift of Velcro.
Put me in, coach.
So funny.
I'll tell you a funny story about that. When there was a club here in town called the Mendota Beach Club. Now the Sugar Shack. That's funny you say that. That burned down years and years and years.
Was that really here?
Ago. Yeah, it was down in
Lake Geneva. Right?
South east.
I remember
southeast
seeing it in the
down there.
paper.
Yeah. It burned down.
Dude,
Wow.
do you remember we went there together?
We did?
Yep.
To the Sugar Shack?
Yep.
What?
Randy Hawk took us.
I do not remember that.
And the chick with the giant areolas right in my face.
How do I not remember that?
Yeah.
Why did we go there?
Because we were going, there was like Seven Dust was opening up for Creed at Alpine. And we got those condos. Do you remember that?
Sounds like O2.
All I remember is now I remember Randy Hawk going, dude, do you like big nipples? Big areolas?
I was like,
I got a place.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I got a place. I got a guy. No,
a guy.
So we did a fundraiser for the Sugar Shack.
Here we go. Let's go.
And it was at an old bar here in town called the Mendota Beach Club over in Hilldale, up north of Memphis. And so I went up, and I was working at the top 40 station in town, and we promoted it. We promoted this fundraiser to help rebuild the Sugar Shack. And so they go, do you want to come out and dance with the guys? We'll show you.
Shut up.
We'll show you a routine. I have pictures of it. And
he's like, yeah, I guess. He's got the routine already done.
Right.
Well, here's what's funny. This is what's really funny, dude. I go, I'm not a great dancer, but I take karate down at Valari's, and I could do one of my forms as my dance.
Is this a real story?
It's a real story, dude. It's not as good as your guitar story.
What is happening?
So he goes, I tell you what we'll do. Elvis was in the karate. Yep. Martial arts. He goes, we're going to dress you up as Elvis, put a wig on you.
How did I not know this
And you're going to have your banana little mankini shorts on. And he goes, you're going to go out, and he goes, do your karate form, and at the end, the lights will come on and rip your pants off.
What?
And just start shaking it. And
just shake
they'll
it.
go crazy. Dude, and I saw this backstage.
Did the house burn down?
No, listen. They stuff their shorts.
So
I watched them. They've got this little cup thing that looks like a wiener that they put in their shorts.
So we've been lied to all of these years.
You can't
My
even
whole
tell.
life.
You can't even tell. It looks like a wiener. under there because they don't get naked. It's not one of those naked weird Vegas parties.
Okay.
But you can't tell the difference. And
Dongs are flopping.
The dongs are flopping.
I gotta get that in. Wait. Oh no.
Yeah, right. Where is this insert?
Amazon? No.
You know what? Mine's a little stinky, but I still wear it.
You still got it.
I still wear it to the pool. It's really strange.
24 years later.
So did you shook your booty?
I shook my booty. Yeah.
Everybody lost their mind?
Yeah, we and now here's what's really funny. I worked at Z104. I had Z104 stickers on my ass cheek.
What?
When I tore my shorts off.
Nice.
And I don't want to talk out of school, but let's just say 1 or 2 women lost their mind.
Yeah, sparks flew, man.
There were 500 women there. 1 or 2 lost their mind.
Good odds.
Well, they had a bad eye. And it was really smoky.
I can't believe I've never heard that story.
Yeah, I'll show you the pictures.
I want to see the routine. Screw the pictures.
Yeah, we want the routine.
I think I was my yellow belt when that happened, so I only knew like the basic routine, the form.
Rex Kwando.
Rex Kwando. You think anybody wants to mess with this guy?
So when you were done, were they like, any day you want to dance here, bro? You got a permanent pass.
Actually, they said you have a little future if you'd want to pursue that. And I'm like,
you're like, this radio thing might take off. I better stick with this.
right.
And it never did. So I should have danced. I clearly should have danced. Hey, tell everybody. Did you want to do another song or?
No, I'm good. Okay, I'm screaming.
I want you to tell the story of your 52 Les Paul. This is amazing.
So check this out. This guitar. Someone hit me up on social media. My friend TJ now. He goes, you ever get a picture on social media where it's like, this image is blurred for your protection?
Yeah.
And you're like, uh-oh. I don't know if
Do I click on it? Yeah. No.
So I click it, and it's a picture of the guitar I'm holding and playing. And it says, hey, dude, I know you like old Les Pauls. I found this guitar after a tornado in my yard.
Amazing.
This is in like Peoria, Illinois.
Yeah.
He said it was 2014. Huge tornado, right? So me being a total geek, I see it, and I'm like, I know exactly what that is. That's an early Les Paul. So I hit him back. I was like, man, what are you going to do with it? He goes, oh, I think I'm going to get it fixed. I don't know. Do you have any ideas who could fix it? I said, yeah, definitely. But it's the internet. So I shot my shot. I was like, if you ever want to get rid of it, dude, I'd buy that.
Yeah.
Right.
And he goes, I give him my number. The next day I get a phone call from like Peoria, Illinois. It's him. And he's talking to me about the guitar. And he's like, man, I was just thinking about it. He goes, I think you need this guitar. Get it fixed. And, I didn't buy it, so I can't sell it. I just want to give it to you. And, like, my jaw dropped.
Yeah.
So these guitars, like, when you see them, if they're not, like, a collector, like, it's in a museum.
Right.
Right.
So I said, you got to let me give you some money. He goes, no, I don't want any money. So I drive literally that day to Peoria, Illinois from Nashville, buy him, like, tacos. And he's like, this is the best day ever.
Yes.
He gives me this holy grail guitar.
That's sick.
Yeah. And
I mean, the patina looks like Jimmy Page has been playing it since '68.
So cool.
It's incredible.
It's the real deal.
It's the real deal.
Yeah, man.
What?
You got to be the only mofo in the country playing one of those.
You won't see a lot of them now.
And you haven't done anything to it, really.
The only thing that happened was there was a crack from the tornado and everything.
Everything looks vintage. Everything looks original.
This is all original.
Yeah.
And when you hear the guitar, like, this guitar was made before, like, rock and roll, right? So if you hear it... Sounds pretty good to me.
Coming out of that's coming out of a 4-inch amp.
That's coming out of 2 AA batteries.
That is so cool. What would ballpark me a value on something like that?
I got one offer for it for like a little over 6 figures.
Yeah.
And I was like,
6 figures.
6 of them.
6 figures.
Yeah.
For the guitar named
Dorothy.
Get a tornado, yes!
So the funny part is, like, now that I have it, like, I kind of have to watch out for it.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Because, like, people will show up to venues, like last night. We played in Chicago.
I hate even talking about it because I don't want to put an X on your back or anything, man.
There's probably already one there. We're good.
Right.
But this guy shows up last night in Chicago. He goes, hey, where's that guitar? You got that guitar here?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's here. Well, where is it? Can I see it? I'm like, back off, dude.
Yeah,
no.
right.
But it's already got like a cool story.
Hey, has there ever been a write-up? Anybody done a story on that guitar?
Totally. Yeah, but all like the guitar magazine.
Sure.
If you type in like Dorothy Les Paul,
right,
on
Google,
it all.
So
comes up.
it's notorious.
Yeah, it's already got a thing.
Yeah.
There's a guitar player, a friend of mine. His name's Joe Bonamassa, and he goes.
He was just here, or wasn't he? Or he's coming here.
I know Zach's here tonight.
Yep,
Yeah.
Zach's here
I toured
tonight.
a ton with Zach. Zach's one of my best friends.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah.
They were in town last night screwing around.
They were at Players.
They were at Players down on Atwood.
What?
Yeah.
The Anthrax
Scott
dudes.
Ian
That's
was down there.
We're
Yeah.
down there.
These pictures started showing up on my newsfeed. I'm like, what?
What's happening?
Why
That's
did I
amazing.
open Facebook last night? What the hell? Yeah, it's super crazy.
Well, that'll be a killer show.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah, we just came in for the fish fry. We're a day early, but we want to get down here. And
You know,
get some
Players,
fish.
you're having a burger.
You're having a burger.
Come
at
on now.
Players. Yeah, come on now.
I don't know
Dude, that's
Players. great.
amazing. That's
Yeah.
so cool.
I'm super lucky to have it, dude. And I'm just gonna play it until it falls apart, and then I'll get it fixed.
It looks pretty sturdy, though. It looks like it's in great shape.
I mean,
you have no history of it previous?
He got it.
Lineage?
He got it from the original owner's daughter.
Yeah.
And he was long gone, but she claimed it on her insurance and told him to just hang it on his wall.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
Because I said to him, I was like, dude, is someone going to come for this guitar and be like, dude, that's my guitar?
Right. Lawsuit.
Yeah, exactly. You'd have to pry it out of my hand.
Freaking Eric. Hello, mate. This is Eric Clapton. You've got me guitar.
Yeah, exactly. Could you imagine? I want my guitar back.
You're going to lose. Dude, it is great to meet you, man.
Thanks for having me, guys.
I have a feeling we're going to see each other a little bit more from here going forward.
Absolutely.
I dig your sound, dude.
Thanks, dude.
I really.
Like I said, apologies for the.
Oh man,
no,
are you
don't.
kidding me?
You know, these live like gigs where you end at 1 and then you show up like 6 hours later.
Yeah.
They don't really work great for.
Totally. You got to rest your voice.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's cool. I'm just glad to be here.
You have
Yeah.
you have
No, you did great.
You have the gift, man. Great
Thanks,
voice.
brother.
Can
Great.
you
Appreciate
you want to throw out how
Yeah.
people can get tickets and everything?
Absolutely. So tomorrow night, the 28th in Milwaukee at the Miramar Theater, you can get tickets. If you just go, the easiest would be to go to my website, jaredjamesnichols.com. It's going to be an awesome night of music. And 1 p.m. at Lilliput Records, the former exclusive company.
Exclusive company.
We're going to be doing a cool like signing over there at like 1 p.m. So it's going to be fun. And, you know, it's cool to be on JJO. This was like my childhood station.
Really?
Yeah, man.
It is so cool because you know I'm a little older. I'll be 40.
I hate you.
So, but back in the day, that's where that's what you did. You went to the record store to meet the band. It's
for sure.
so old school, dude.
So old school. And they asked if I want to do stuff like that. And I'm like, of course.
Yes.
All of it.
Yeah.
Let's do it all.
Totally.
Yeah.
I'm so down.
And supporting those local places, it's just so important. But like, yeah, how many memories of the exclusive company do you have? So many.
I have a feeling you're going to do a lot better than Spinal Tap when they showed up at the record store and nobody showed up. Paul Schaefer, kick my ass. It's my fault. Just kick my ass.
Dude, that movie it never gets old.
It's the best. It gets better the more you watch it.
I actually get like scratchy when I watch it, like anxiety, and I'm like, oh, I think about being in that situation, and I'm like, when they're playing the park,
right?
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh no, this is horrible.
Listen, I don't see you going Jazz Odyssey anytime soon.
Nah, we're gonna stay away. We'll stray.
I feel like you're going to shoot a little higher than that. Jared James Nichols, everybody. Tomorrow, damn it.
Thank you, brother.
Give me a couple of hot licks on the way out. You just got a face full of Dorothy, you son of a bitch.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D. Nowhere but JJO.